Hi guys, welcome back to Coffee Morning Laughter. I'm still struggling with my voice, so take it easy. Like I've been saying, I'm not Mariah, but I've been on voice rest. So welcome to Coffee Morning Laughter. It's another Saturday, it's another coffee. And you've got your girl.
Michelle, hey.
We're back. But guess what? We're not back alone.
No.
Yeah. We promised you so many great people on this podcast, for this season 3, And dare I say it, our first blue ticker.
Oh, are you official?
Am I the first one?
Oh my goodness, are you official?
So I'm the celeb on this thing right now.
I did not know.
I don't want to preempt it.
I'm going to get starstruck.
It's Wesley. Can I say your surname?
Yeah.
Wesley Thomas, If you don't know who he is, check out all the football clubs in and out of London,
First blue tick.
Yeah, so Wes, welcome to the Coffee Morning Laughter podcast.
Thank you.
I'm so glad you're here. We're so glad you're here.
Thank you.
I'm even more so now that I know you got a blue tick.
I
get starstruck. I don't know.
From a blue tick though?
I swear to God.
Do you know what? From a blue tick, when we're having McDonald's together. Yeah. I'm joking. You know what, Wes? I'm so glad you're here because I'll tell you something that you don't know, Michelle. Keep shocking you, yeah?
Ooh.
Wes has actually been a listener of Coffee Morning Laughter for a very long time. And I like the fact that when he's listened to it, he's given back feedback here and there. And he's just like, you could do this, we could talk about this, etc., etc. I like that, I didn't like this. And I like that.
Yeah. It's even coming to me now when I go on the socials and I see your name there. I've seen it. So
it's kind of like, for me, when somebody shows that much love and appreciation of what you're doing, it's only right that if they wanted to come, and they wanted to come on, and that was really nice, and I was really humbled with that, Wes, and I really, really, really want to say thank you. Wes is not here alone today. Yeah, I feel like he's come dressed to impress. It's a song.
I've got to represent my own brand.
He's got his own brand on. If you haven't got anything by him yet, you better go and get it. Alexandra Rain, I'm here for it. You're going to be seeing me wearing a lot of the hats and a lot of the tops when I'm doing the promos, Because
you're looking for freebies.
Yeah, well, it's going to make me pay for it. So, guys, there's no love on the street, The man is still black.
You're going to make the man spit out his coffee shield. Relax.
The man is still black, Nothing's free here. So, Wes, let's get right into it. Michelle, what's the title for this week?
So, guys, if you remember a few good months ago, the famous, not so famous, whatever you want to call her, Molly May, she told us we all have the same 24 hours.
Yep.
Do we?
Well, somebody once nearly bought me a mug that said you have the same 24 hours as Beyonce. I said, that's true, but I ain't got her money.
Exactly. Wes, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking that people probably took it the wrong way in terms of what she was saying. And another thing is, I'm not too sure many people actually listened to the whole interview that she had. So obviously, when it first came out, there was that clip where it was just about everyone's got everyone's got the same 24 hours, and that was the clip that went viral. But if you actually listen to the whole thing, you probably get a little bit more of understanding. And maybe the way that she put it wasn't the right way. And I don't think she really meant any harm by it. It just came across a bit wrong and people took it the wrong way.
I'm Team Molly May and Team Tommy,
Okay.
I love them. I love her. I think she's done so well from herself. That Love Island was the first Love Island I watched. And I think, a lot of them come and go.
Yeah.
But she's done so well. And I know she works really, really hard. So she's young. I think 22.
She's only 22.
She's mad young. So I'm not even gonna sit here and I wouldn't slag anybody else, but I'm definitely not slagging off her. But do we have the same 24 hours?
Yep.
Well, technically, yes, we do.
We do.
And it's just about how you use your time.
24 hours.
In my opinion.
I agree.
So we have the same 24 hours.
Yeah.
Is that saying that we're all equal then? We're all
and listen, I think when she's talking about people in this country, right? So because I've heard from I've listened to other people talk about it, and they're trying to compare her situation to someone probably in
Africa,
right? And so.
And we can say Asia.
I don't really want to.
You're an idiot.
It's like when they go to Africa when you think about poverty. You can say, Asia.
But you know what I mean? Like she's talking from the Western world type of thing, not from whatever. So
So you're saying we do have the same 24 hours?
Yeah, of course.
I think the thing is, yeah, what I found of it is, my problem was the socials. Yeah, and I'm gonna say it. I read it, I think, in the Shade Bar or the UK Gossip, one of those headlines, one of those socials there, yeah. And the comments that were coming in from people, yeah, saying that, oh, her background was privileged. Her mum and dad are freaking police officers.
Still privileged.
There's nothing special about being a police officer. You've still got to work. Yeah, you're a social worker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are your kids privileged?
Slightly so.
Did you have to go to uni?
I did go to uni. No,
Did you have to work?
You're firing these questions.
Getting an answer.
I know. Do you want an answer?
Listen, yeah, because you're chatting a lot of crack, but
Do you want an answer?
give me an answer.
Okay. So yes, we have the same 24 hours. Yeah. Everyone has it, but I don't think we're all on an equal peg. Yeah. You can't compare my situation.
Yeah.
I hate this. And I know people may agree or disagree. Yeah. In terms of class. Yeah. In terms of class, you're talking about police officers and such. Yeah. Fair enough. Me and you, we're not the same class. Well, I'm not the same class that my mum was when she had me. Yeah. So my children are definitely gonna have a better upbringing than I had. Yeah. So my daughter's 24 hours is slightly different from the 24 hours that I had.
Okay.
So we don't all have the same 24 hours.
Your daughter's 11 and you're now a 37-year-old woman.
I'm not 37, so we'll stop that right here. I'll cut that right now. I'm not 37.
Yeah.
I'm not 37, bro.
Okay, what I'm saying.
Don't mention my age, by the way. Jesus.
And I'm not 37, FYI, I'm really not.
No, yeah. Even the Bible says age is a beauty. I don't know what it says here, but it says something about age, yeah. Just take it as a blessing. But what I'm trying to get to is this, yeah. You're talking about, I understand the generations, yeah. But your mum did the best that she could do with those 24 hours that she did, yeah. That's why you was able to go on and do better for your own 24 hours, yeah. So you've done what you can do for your daughter. I've always said this on the podcast, yeah. It's when you get this from African households, yeah. Is that person doing it having two heads?
And I get that, but we take.
I think here. I don't know, Wes. Hear me with this. Yeah, I think we can all take responsibility for what we can, what we do, and what we don't do. Yeah, there's a difference between. Okay, so Wes, you as a footballer, yeah, you had to train, right?
Of course.
Yeah, constantly. And there's another person out there that wants to be a footballer. Yeah, but they're training 2 times a week. Is that good enough?
It's not.
You don't have to be going to play football. All you need is £11 to go and buy a ball from Sports Direct. It's even $5.99. Yeah.
Okay, but I think you need a bit more than that.
Yeah, no, listen. You've got the skill, yeah. So your parents might be able to just afford, say, 2 sessions a week paid for with a training club. But isn't the park open?
I think that.
I just want to know.
The park is open, yeah. But sure,
Haven't you not played football?
It's definitely not.
Go
that
and
simple.
practice.
So you're trying to say, yeah, that you can become.
Of course I can.
So is it Cristiano Ronaldo's son? Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's already signed, isn't it?
He signed. I think he's signed for Man United now, isn't he?
Yeah, he signed for Man United.
Okay, that's different.
So you're trying to say that my little boy, my Isaac, is 3 years old. You think? My husband plays football, by the way.
Yeah, Crystal Palace.
Athletic.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's. Or is it? It's very low league.
Yeah.
But
we love
he's
it.
religious, like 3 times a week.
Loves
and
it.
he's good and he loves it. Old as hell, but he's still playing. Yeah.
Yeah.
We love you, Dan.
Is he 37 too?
He's older than 30. He's 30. I think he's 37. 38.
No, he's not 37. Don't give him that age. He's 39.
He's not 39. My husband's not 39. How dare you?
We're celebrating 40 next year.
He's not 40 next year. He's maybe 37, 38. One of the two. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't know his age, Jordan.
He's 83. Born in 83.
Oh, yeah.
So he's 38, yeah? But you're trying to say that my 3-year-old, yeah, with all the practice that my husband's going to put in, because I promise you, I can show you the videos now, my 1-year-old, even Elijah, is kicking ball, yeah? Ball. But do you think he's going to get signed for...
No.
Why not?
But
the same 24 hours.
What you're talking about is opportunity. We're talking... So, Molly May...
And privilege.
Yeah, Molly... Come on, yeah, guys.
Yeah, but I think that's... And that's the problem. People taking... different perceptions from what she said.
No. Do you know what it is? Even if we just take away what Molly May said, do you honestly think that we all have the same 24 hours?
Yeah, but you're looking at it from a way of, well, we know there's people that are in a position, get more opportunities. We understand that.
Then we don't have the same 24 hours.
But how does that affect the what you do with your time?
Yeah, it's the thing is of what you do with your time. Because we know celebrity kids that have not amounted to anything. Yeah, because they've chosen not to use
the opportunities that they have.
Yeah?
And that's true. Yeah.
But at the same time, we all know people. Yeah, let's talk about, let's leave it from the celebrity world. Yeah, let's talk about ourselves in this room. Yeah, and the people that are extended to us. You have friends that are successful. Yeah, you have friends that are not successful, or what you don't deem to be successful. Yeah, and you've both made decisions. Yeah, we all got up, went to school together. Yeah, this is the UK. Everybody's entitled to school.
Free education.
Free education. Yeah, till you're 18, yeah. And when you even go to uni, and I'm not saying uni is everything, yeah, you can choose different paths, but when you choose to go on to uni, you're even given a bursary and a loan.
Yeah. For certain courses.
Yeah, for certain things there. I remember when we were at uni, Wes, I don't know if we had a bursary, yeah. We had about $3,000.
We did Miami, we did...
Listen,
we travelled.
Bursary up, yeah. So in that class, yeah, if you've got your bursary and you want to be going to shop at bloody Next, good for you. Maybe so I go in Miami, mate.
Yeah, literally.
So it's like you've got opportunities.
Yeah, it's what you do.
That can give you the upper hand. Yeah. I don't think Molly May said anything that we haven't heard before.
No, 100%.
People were just triggered because
it came from her. Yeah.
People were triggered because she was saying it. Because at the end of the day, whether you're black, whether you're white, and I don't want to get into the race thing here to say that white people have more opportunity, etc., etc. We all know what people think about that stuff. Yeah, I don't want to get into that, but I want to concentrate on what you do for yourself. There's a structure that you put in place for yourself to ensure that you succeed. So that if you don't succeed, you're not blaming it. At least you can blame it on external factors.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm still
as opposed to
not sold.
self. What's your day-to-day like, Wes?
What now?
Just even pre-football, whatever. Yeah. What made you?
Did you go uni?
I didn't go uni. I went to college, and then.
I was going to be a footballer. Didn't go uni.
Soon, I think I finished my course in media, and then I got picked up and took it professionally. So
we're just around that way.
Yeah, luckily for me, I didn't have to go into uni and all that stuff.
Student loans.
Yeah,
he didn't get the bursary.
Yeah.
He was the one giving the bursary. He was making what we were waiting for on a yearly basis.
Not at that time. No.
So what was the hassle like though?
So like I said, when I left school, I went to a sixth form. I don't even know about the Barking Abbey.
Yeah, I know about Barking Abbey.
You know about Barking. Okay, so they had like a scholarship where you done football and you done education on the side. And I was one of the players who got picked for that. I done that for a year. Done really bad in my education side of things, but luckily for me,
you must have been really good. You must have been really good at football.
Well, yeah. So luckily for me, I got picked up by QPR.
Yeah. Her husband sports that team. Is that the team he supports?
Palace.
Oh, Crystal Palace. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Same thing. QPR, Crystal Palace. Sorry.
So I got picked up by QPR on a 1 year scholarship deal, and I was there for the year. But then after that year, I got released. So I got told, look, you're not getting kept on. You're not going to get a pro deal. We're trying to help you along the way, but we got to go our separate ways, sort of thing, from here on in. Didn't get no help.
I was just about to say, because there's a big scandal at the moment with all the football and the academies, and what happens when people get released. I think that's another thing. They don't really help people out, but Really.
So I didn't have to make a decision. Obviously, I was still living at home, and my mum was like, "Listen, you ain't living in this house." And just kicking ball, like you're going back to college and getting yourself something to
so when the
fall
real
back
24
on.
hours kicked in.
Right. So I had to.
He had 24 hours to make his life decision.
Literally. So I had to quickly go and find a college course to do, and one of my friends went to Hackney Community College, and he said, "Look, there's places on this media course. Do you want to do it?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll do that. I can do that while I'm playing my football on the side, sort of thing. So I'm keeping my mum happy.
Yeah.
I'm not even if I fail it, hopefully while I'm doing my football, it will
pick up.
Yeah, exactly. So I started doing that. Went into non-league, scoring goals, went to the next level in non-league, scoring goals, and then eventually I got picked up and got a pro deal. I got a pro deal at Dagenham Redbridge.
Good.
So yeah, and again, that was at 22.
That's still young.
It is, well, when you think about it, it is young, but in football terms, that's quite late to be getting a pro deal.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, pro deals are getting given out at 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you know, people that are now pros, they've had 4 years on me, and it was quite difficult, to be honest, because when I went from probably training twice a week with a team to training full time, which is four times, and then you've got the game and whatever. But then the workload on your body is completely different to when you're doing 2 days a week to doing it
this
nearly
is why
every
I'm always
single
seeing
day.
that Ronaldo going into that cold bath.
Yeah. Well, his recovery, I mean, he's got the cryo
creme de la
chamber,
creme.
you know, he's got his own little gym, and he's got his own swimming pool. You know what I mean?
My dad did them ice baths, and they're no joke, you know. Have you done them?
I hate ice baths. We had when I was at Oxford, we had the cryo chamber. So it's like that little, it's like a little room, and it's like minus 90 degrees, and you just got to stand in there for about 3 minutes.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
what, just in like naked or?
So you got socks on, you got your.
Show, this is not that kind of podcast, man.
I don't know why I said that. Because the ice bath.
Just try it
The
to.
ice bath, they've still got their slips on. They're not
I'm trying to
naked.
think whether my husband wore.
I hope he's not naked in the ice bath.
Just trying to seduce him, like, were you naked? You're a married woman. You should be ashamed
No,
of
I'm
yourself.
trying to think, did Dad have clothes on? But I'm sure he did.
Dad, she's trying to find out did Wes have clothes on. That's what
You have your socks on, you have your pants on, and then you've got gloves and a hat, and that keeps in the heat in your
places where
feet,
they can so,
because you can get probably some serious damage done to you if you don't. But they're quite.
Mental.
That took me a bit of time to get used to, because getting in there, I hate the cold anyway.
Yeah.
And you're just in there, you're like banging on the door. How long left? And like
2
2 more minutes. And it's like,
you see,
did it work?
It does work. It's amazing. To be fair, the cryo chambers are amazing. Like when I was there, I mean, the season before, I had a really bad injury. I ruptured my Achilles.
Oh, God.
But even before that, I was getting like little niggles, like little strains of like hamstrings, quads, like just little niggles where I'll be probably out for a week, 2 weeks. But once we started using that, the little minor injuries started to go, disappeared. Yeah. So, even ice baths are good for you.
So you know, I'm gonna bring it back here. So here's
we've gone completely off topic.
They've gone right left. Yeah.
Sorry,
I won't make the joke I made before we started recording, but they've got similarities. That's why it goes off. Yeah. When you think a little bit deeper, you know what.
Shut up. Keep it moving.
You know what I'm talking about, yeah. But I won't mention it because it's friendly podcast. Anyway, yeah. So I'm still stuck on this, yeah. So you've worked your, little arse off, if that's right to say. You've worked hard, yeah?
Yeah.
To get to the position you was in. Because he got dropped from a position and he's had to go and bloody join Hackney College. God help us all. Yeah. And that was when it was Murder Mile.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't really know about East London.
Isn't there like an estate right next to the...
Yeah, called Murder...
Yeah.
So he had to really go through the trenches, the ghetto. Yeah.
And that was just to keep my mum happy. Wasn't even pursue my dreams.
And he could have lost his life in those 24 hours. Yeah. But every day he's going ahead. Now he's doing 2 things at the same time to keep afloat. Yeah. And now somebody wants to turn up and say, well, we ain't got the same 24 hours.
No, but that's... I don't know, because Shields, obviously you know what we do, yeah? So when I'm looking at the same 24 hours, I'm thinking about, okay, children who have grown up with alcoholic, drug-dependent or mental health families.
Can I just say something?
We can't compare their startups to ours.
Can I just say something? Yeah?
Go on, Shields.
It was said that... I think people took the whole conversation out of context, yeah? And when people make that statement, yeah, we're looking at people that are able... Do you understand what I mean, yeah? Like, not being funny or anything, yeah? And this is no disrespect to anybody, yeah? A lot of people have had hard lives, yeah? There are people that you meet and you're like, oh my God, yeah? I can see that you've been through it, yeah? And even when you've got to, I'm just happy that you're here.
Yeah.
And we're clapping for you. But there are people that had no excuses not to make it. I had said something before around people around us, that you've all had the same opportunities and you've known their lives in and out. Nothing's been hidden, but they've chosen certain things for themselves. And if those people start to look at you left because of your success, whatever level that is, you can't say to me, you didn't have the same 24 hours. And at times, you've tried to carry them, and carry them, and they can't. Because they're lazy. Oh, sorry, I said the lazy word. Now I'm going to get attacked.
It's not even just
You're not
lazy
gonna get
as well.
attacked.
It's not even just lazy as well. I think it's almost as like
Vision.
people give up very easily. Like even with me, like I've said, I got released. And even when I was playing during the non-leagues, I had trials at certain clubs and I didn't get picked up.
You just didn't stop though.
Right, and this is the problem. People give up way too easy. They probably have one or two setbacks and they say, you know what, I've got to do something else. Where if they keep pursuing what they're doing, I personally believe you can get where you want to.
Eventually, the door will open.
And do you know what?
And that's my mindset on it. On everything.
And that's a funny thing. I don't want to talk about me, but in terms of this journey that I say that I'm on, and even like doing this podcast, and I'm learning so much
journey are you on?
about this journey, just a life journey. Yeah,
we're all on a journey. With
Shut up. I know Sheila, she's the worst. Yeah, but it's the truth though. One thing I've learned from our entrepreneur segment, one of the things they said is about not giving up. Like literally, just don't stop. Like you're gonna hear no, you're gonna hear no, you're gonna hear not yet, you're gonna hear it's not for me. But actually, don't. That's not a stop. You just keep on going. Figure a different way round. Keep it moving.
Yeah.
And you're progressing because you're learning new things while you're going when you're getting the setbacks that you're probably getting as well.
Exactly. You're learning from that step. But I think what you said is that people give up too easily. And then when people give up easily, they get into this culture of, why not me?
The victim mentality.
Oh, that's the word that's the statement I'm looking for. That victim mentality, and it overtakes them.
So do you think that statement of, if you don't believe in we all have the 24 hours, you're then falling into the victim mentality?
I wouldn't say that,
Okay.
because I think you need to understand what your 24 hours look like. For you, first of all, and you need to be really honest. I keep talking about honesty, with self-development and self-growth. I don't know why that's really there, but you need to be really honest in what you can do better and what you can achieve in. Because at the end of the day, like when we started the podcast, recording once a week is achievable, but you can push yourself and say, we can maybe record twice a week.
Remember we used to record, how many shows we were doing? Like we used to do like 2 or 3.
Yeah, we used to, when we first started, so we used to have like this recording schedule, and we'll do like, in a day, we'll do like 2. We're like, that's enough now.
Yeah, we've done too much talking, we're tired.
We're tired, that's right. But then, we were like, we're going to push it.
Yeah.
And then we schedule it to do 5 a day.
Yeah, and we've done that.
Do you understand what I mean? So you can push your boat out. You can do certain things. He started off with training two times a week. He got a new job and he was training 5 times a week or 4 times.
Working on the side.
Working on the side.
No. Well,
start studying.
No. So once I went pro, I
quit.
I'd stopped.
But did you see what I'm trying to say? When he was doing all of that, you're still pushing yourself to what you need to be doing. So when somebody steps up and they're like, she don't know what she's talking about, or he doesn't know what... Nobody... Even before... I'm going to go back to Molly. Even before her parents became great police officers, because it pays so much. Oh my God, yeah. They're not exactly on the bill, are they?
The bill.
Again, they had to go through certain things. They had to actually work towards... But do you know being police officer is not easy?
I don't think it's easy.
You have to be healthy. Have you seen Police Academy?
But it's just saying.
Have you seen Police Academy?
I've seen Police Academy, She always abusing me, You're an idiot.
Do you remember the training in Police Academy?
Yeah.
If that's what Molly May's mum and dad were doing,
You're an idiot.
I'm
they
rating
worked hard.
Yeah, I'm rating them,
Michelle,
some people can't even do a jog.
I get that.
Molly May's mum is running up your stairs to do a drug bust, and you're not rating her. Listen.
I don't think it was the fact that they were police officers, but it's the fact that she has 2 working parents. So some households, a lot of the households I know, they didn't grow up with 2 working parents.
Whose choice was it?
What? A choice.
As far as I know,
A choice.
As far as I know, Tesco.
Everybody, I'll take her back.
No. But to be honest with you, I know what you're going to say. Oh, somebody has to stay at home and somebody has to look after the kids.
Well, no, it's not even just at home. What happens if there's an absent father or an absent mother? Yeah, it's not just about working. It's just about if there's a dead parent, you know, we can't say that, you know, that's a choice. And I'll accept your apology for that one. Yeah, I'll accept it.
That's different, it. But at the end of the day,
I said what I said. Don't do Nini.
Listen, I'm going to say I grew up in a one-parent household.
Yes.
Yeah. And I grew up with, it's no secret, my sister's been on a podcast before. My sister has sickle cells.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's an ongoing lifelong condition. Yeah. And, you know, you all know my brother died at a certain age, blah, blah, blah. So it's not like...
You haven't been through it.
You haven't been through it. But I'm not there looking at anybody else and saying, oh, you can't do da-da-da-da.
And it's not there to look... I think it's not there to compare. It's not like, oh, yours is worse off than mine's worse off.
I just feel like...
It's not that. But I think what it is, though, is that, you know, we can't... Just because you can carry your cross, not everybody can carry their crosses. Yeah?
True story.
That's what life is. But I don't know.
Carry a stick, then.
Just carry something. Should I just want you to carry something?
But I just don't know. I just think to myself, as a community and as young people, we need to do better. Because what I liked when I don't know, what's your background? Like your mum and dad?
So they're not together.
Yeah.
And my dad wasn't really around in my teenage years.
Yeah. So you still had to just do...
Yeah, like he wasn't really around growing up and whatnot.
What's your ethnic background?
Parents are Jamaican.
Come on, string vest to know.
Chilla's an idiot.
You got one on underneath.
String vest club.
You idiot. No.
You got one on underneath. Whereas I want an Alexandra Ray string vest.
String vest, yeah.
I actually do.
Carnival's on this year.
That'd be crazy.
Come on.
Yeah.
Look, I want it. I want to wear it for Carnival.
I'll make you one.
Make me one, I want to wear it. They're going to say, Wonder Bamba. Guys, I'm kidding. But you see that though, You just gave an example of parents not being around, or people not... But I feel like sometimes it's what passion do you have inside you and what do you see for your life? Because at the end of the day, a lot of people that we talk to, let me look at comedians, Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle has had a good background actually, like even Chris Tucker, all of them, life wasn't always that easy
on their side.
And I liked what Wes said, the doors have been slammed, a lot of times you're filling out a CV for quick save, you're not going to go back to get a job, like come on, sometimes try Tesco.
I think with footballers, like my husband, like he loves football, so I know a lot about football, but I think it's so hard. And this whole thing about the academy when they get dropped and the support that's out there for them, or the lack of support, should I say. You know, so I get what you're saying about how it's the keep on trying, the don't stopping. But I don't know, I still cannot agree that we all have the same 24 hours. I can't.
You can't agree that we're both... Like...
I can't.
Listen,
There's a level. I think there's levels to it, man.
Let me ask you something, So can you create more time?
No.
Can you take away from your 24 hours?
But there's some things that give... So okay, for example, me having 3 children, we have 24 hours, but I cannot do what you do in your 24 hours, in my 24 hours.
But the thing is, what we're looking at here is that there's a real reason there of why our 24 hours are different. I'm talking about...
A real reason?
Yeah.
So what's a fake reason?
Listen, One thing, so you compare it, somebody that has the same lifestyle as me. Remember when you started doing, when Michelle wanted to get into business and entrepreneuring and working, what did I say to you? I said, I've got friends that have got 3 kids.
So,
that are studying, that have...
So my journey, and this is part of my journey, sorry guys, but I was just like, no, Shills, I can't really do that because I've got 3 kids, I'm a wife. Yeah. And the first thing she said was, like, Michelle, like, you're not the only one with 3 kids that wants to start up their own business. And that knocked me for 6 a little bit, but it kind of gave me the kick up to do what I needed to do.
Because there are certain things...
Yeah, like you're probably playing the victim sort of thing.
And I was.
And this is why I keep on saying, before we make the statement of we all don't have the same 24 hours, that's fine, but look at yourself and really narrow down how you're spending your 24 hours.
And I think that's the point that I got. I'm not comparing my 24 hours with yours or with Sheila. Yeah. I'm just saying, okay, well, the point that I took from it is, am I making the most of my 24 hours with what I do? I'm not comparing. I'm not going to compare myself to Molly May.
No.
Am I making the most of what I'm doing right now? And that's the message that I got. She probably didn't put it in the right way.
I accept that one.
Right? And she probably didn't put it in the right way, but that's how I took it.
That's how I received it as well.
I take your one, I don't take your one.
Haters are going to hate.
I take presents, I don't take shows.
But at least now you use your 24 hours better.
I do use. To be fair, I do.
You don't have to like the delivery of the message. You just got to like the message.
You're right.
I accept.
I accept.
But it's kind of like what Wes just said there. Yeah, that's just did the whole conversation because because what else can you do?
Just compare yourself to yourself, and that's all you can do, really. Yeah.
Because I'm just always thinking, if somebody is constantly there saying, "Oh, why me? Why not me?" What are you doing to change that?
The victim mentality. Yeah. What are you doing about it?
You've just got to be emotionally mature, and really look at yourself and be a critic of self.
I think being honest with self.
Yeah.
So when you had that conversation with me, I was like, okay, well, I do like to watch EastEnders, like Omnibus, on a Sunday.
Because you've got time to do all these things.
I used to say. I refuse to work at the weekend.
Yeah.
I was just like, I'm not working on the weekend. I don't care what it is. I won't do anything, but I'm not doing any work. I'm not opening a laptop. I'm not picking up a pen. Yeah. And I don't know what it was. It was just
minds. Yeah.
It was the mindset.
And I think society wants you to, the bigger powers out there, want you to be in this bubble.
Yeah.
Where you're on the glass ceiling.
Working for them. Yeah. Working for them. In that rat race.
Yeah. Never enough time to think about yourself. But if you said to yourself, I've got a 9 to 5, you know this already. But when I finish off that 9 to 5, I'm picking up my next project. Never complain about how many promos I've got to do, how many podcasts I've got to do, how much work I've got to do for my mum or here, there and everywhere. Just do it. Because
you make it work.
And then you steal time from different places, because one day you might work longer than the other day, and then it's done.
And you get 33 days annual leave. You can make stuff happen.
So some people are even jobless.
I was waiting for you to talk about them people.
Yeah. No, some people, you know what the worst thing is?
Oh, Sheila.
No.
Rain it in, Sheila. Rain it in.
Yeah,
bring her back.
Sheila's bringing bombs today, boy.
Right.
I'm telling you, look now, if you're there jobless.
Please, don't talk to Sheila.
Yeah.
Please don't.
Now talk to me, because I'll tell you what I told Michelle. What's stopping you? I've got friends that are doing certain things, Then if you're jobless and you've got passion for other things, start to look at that stuff whilst you're waiting for a job. Don't be saying you can't be doing certain things because you're waiting for Tesco to get back to you. Sometimes go to Asda's.
Yeah. I think every empire, every great thing, Microsoft or Alex or iPod, whatever, it all started with a dream. Yeah. It all started with someone like,
somebody
I'm going to do
committed.
This. I started, that's it. It was all an idea. And then the work is what makes it reality.
So this is it. And then when people are there, talking down to people that have made these statements, it's take it out of the context that you see it in and put it what was said. Was said it clearly. How am I using my 24 hours? Because I'm telling you, to be the best or the greatest of what you have to do, you have to look at those 24 hours. I've always said this: find people that you admire. Find people that you look up to, people that can mentor you and emulate
what they do.
Look at their lives and do that. Because if you didn't know, I'm telling you now, Beyonce looks like Michael Jackson.
I knew she was going for Beyonce.
But I'm just telling you, to be the greatest, you've got to look at who you consider to be the greatest, and look at her work ethic, And you get to a point where you don't have to work the way you used to work, and you get to a point where you can work smart, But to get to a point of working smart, you have to work hard first.
Put in the work,
You can't just say I'm working smart and you're just there, just scrolling Instagram. Listen, if you pass my page, don't forget to press like.
Mine too.
And share, comment.
Alexandra Rain has a page. Wes Thomas has a page. Pivotal Points has a page.
Always show.
Listen, because you're not busy, yeah, and I can clearly see what you're doing for your 24 hours, yeah. So please put me in your 24 hours and press like, yeah.
Oh, God.
Honestly, yeah. Well, I don't want people to stop following us. Yeah,
No, please don't.
And I don't want us to be called out on it. But I just think, where's you put it right?
As everybody heard,
right? As we wrap it up,
didn't necessarily agree that we all have the same 24 hours, but in a way we do. But you forget that. But just think about how are you best using your 24 hours. I don't care about Shill's 24 hours or Wes's. How am I making best use of my 24 hours? Is it all spending all day watching EastEnders, cooking jollof rice, or is it actually trying to build my empire?
If you like it, I love it.
Yeah.
I'm with Michelle. Guys, make it count, yeah? Because I said it already. Just scroll past me and press like, because that's what you've chosen to do with your 24 hours, yeah? But if you're doing anything that has common sense, yeah, as my mum would say, is the person doing it having two heads, yeah? Come on. You can do it. You can actually do it, yeah? Get people around you that can speak to you, that can actually guide you and support you. You can do anything you want to do, yeah? Sky's the limit, literally. And until you're dead and buried, sky's the limit, honestly. Where's anything?
Yeah, and just make sure that you're taking accountability for your own life.
That's it.
I think that's a massive thing. I think when people are looking at that, people find it easier just to attack her because it stops them from looking from within. So take accountability for
sucker punch there.
I think it's just like a what's the word, like a subconscious, like from how we've probably been programmed from society and stuff. Sort of when you see people doing certain things, you rather attack them, pull them down, than looking at ourselves thinking, why am I not there? Why am I doing all I can to be where
they are?
I need to be, or not where I want to be.
Yeah, you're right.
So make sure you're taking accountability.
Take accountability.
I'm starting another business tonight.
Denzel Washington said, "It will be those who are doing nothing that will have a look to say to you about what you're doing
because they're too busy. Yeah, they ain't got no time. Yeah,
they're watching
too much time.
Yeah. So guys, this morning, use your 24 hours that you have left in the day wisely. Just before you start being wise, just listen to this podcast and press like and
share and comment and save.
Then go and change your 24. And then go and change your 24 hours. Yeah. Guys, Coffee Morning Laughter. Wes, thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah, thank you.
Are you gonna come back?
Oh, 100%. I didn't get a coffee, by the way, so I'm coming back for my coffee. I'm coming back for my flat white, boy.
Listen, I gave him water. Yeah, he could have had the coffee himself. Yeah, he didn't think about his 24 hours. Yeah.
Thank you to our first celeb. Okay.
Bring it up.
Our first celeb.
I should have done better, knowing that we had a celebrity.
Right? Royalty was here.
Honestly, it's my fault.
Buxton Waters.
It's my fault. Yeah, but he's gonna give me a string vest.
Yay!
I'll see you next time.
Take care, guys.
After.